Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you my Hermes journey and how I managed to get my first quota bag, which is a Birkin 30 in gold with gold hardware in Togo leather. So this is just my story and every story is different. And I also want to mention that I think I was really lucky that I got an offer so soon. And I also don't want to step on any toes if you have waited for a long time and haven't got an offer yet. And if you're still waiting, don't give up, and hopefully this video will give you some tips on how to score your first quota bag. If you're new to my channel, my name is Marlene and I do videos about luxury handbags, shoes and fashion. So please consider subscribing if that's something you like. So my journey started last spring after I had thought about starting my purchase history at the local Hermes store in Oslo, here in Norway, which is the only Hermes store in Norway. I don't live in Oslo or nearby, so every time I want to visit the store in person, I have to fly. So I went to the Hermes store in the spring to get some orange sandals for the summer. I had wanted them for a while but wasn't sure about the color and the size, so I wanted to try them on before I bought them. We stood in line outside of the store for a while because it was Saturday and it was very crowded. When we finally came into the store, I was randomly assigned to an essay, and I think I was really lucky because he was so nice and I felt that we immediately connected. This is the most important part, getting an essay that you feel that you click with and have a good connection with. If it doesn't feel right, you should try another one. If I hadn't felt a good connection with him, I would have come back later to see if there was someone else that I clicked better with. Remember that you are choosing your essay and they are not choosing you. You are the customer and you are spending the money. So when you are buying from a place like Hermes, you want to get that good feeling, and then it's important that you have an essay that helps you get that feeling. So because I felt that good connection with him, I was able to try on a Birkin and a Kelly the first time at the store. What happened was when I tried on the orange sandals, I very carefully asked about the list, which he said was closed for the time being, but he gave me his card and told me that I could ask him later for the list. After that, I asked him if he had a Kelly or a Birkin in store so I could take a look at them. He did, and he went back and came out with one of each. I got to try them on and we talked a little bit about the bags and what I wanted. And I think it is very important to be open about what you want and what you are looking for. So I ended up getting the orange sandals, and a few weeks later I contacted him and asked about some jewelry. They didn't have it in stock and I didn't feel like buying anything else. So the summer came and I went by the store and I thought about getting a wallet or a bag. I wanted either the Kelly long wallet or the compact, or as a bag the picotin. And I asked about the bag first, and I specifically asked for a picotin 22 in black with gold hardware in Clemence leather. He went to the back and came out with the exact bag that I wanted, and I instantly fell in love with it. So I forgot about the wallets and I got the picotin. He actually had to ask the manager if it was okay to sell it to me because the bag has become very popular. So I bought the picotin and that was my second purchase at the store. A few weeks later I contacted him by text and asked if he had a specific twilly. He didn't have it, but about a week later he contacted me and said that it had arrived at the store. So I bought it and I had him ship it to me. At the same time I asked about the list. He said it was closed. He also told me to contact him in September and that it might be open then. The 2nd of September I asked him again and it was open, and the day after he called me to get my preferences. I had to choose 3 different colors in 2 different sizes, and I also had to choose between the Kelly or the Birkin, and I chose the Birkin. After that I felt overwhelmed. And I felt that it could really happen, but maybe in a year or so. And I also continued to contact him once a month to ask about some shoes or homeware or tableware, but he never had what I was asking for. I think that really helped me, that I contacted him and showed genuine interest. But at the same time, you shouldn't ask too much. And I never asked about the Birkin and how that was going. And I didn't even hint to it in any way, because I don't think it is a great idea to put even more pressure on them. And I also didn't ask for anything I didn't want, because I don't think it is a good idea to buy something that you don't want just to build a spending history. A month after I got on the list, I got an offer and I was really freaking out. I was offered a Birkin 30 in black with gold hardware, but in Epsom leather. I really had to think about it, but in the end I came to a conclusion and I did say no, because I don't want it in Epsom leather. I realized that it was too much money to spend on a bag that wasn't 100% right, and I was a little bit afraid to say no, but I wanted to be honest with him and tell him that I didn't think that this bag would be the perfect one for me, and that I wanted this bag to be a bag that I have for the rest of my life. I would also have felt bad, because I'm sure that it is someone that wants this exact bag more than me, and I felt it would have been wrong of me to buy it. I thought a lot about it after, if I had made the wrong choice and if it was going to damage my chances of getting a Birkin. The weeks went by and I didn't hear anything, and I started to accept that I wouldn't get a new offer anytime soon. And I also thought that I was just really lucky getting the first one so early. Then in December I got a new text from my SA, and it was a new offer, and it was this beauty, which was my number one pick. So I only bought 3 things before I got my Birkin, and I spent about $4,000. And this story is proof that you can get a Birkin without spending crazy amounts. But of course it will be different for everyone. And as I said, I do feel that I was really lucky, but it's definitely possible. So to summarize, the 3 main things you have to think about is finding the right essay for you. And number 2, show genuine interest and only buy things you really want. And finally, don't push too hard for a Birkin or a Kelly. They get a lot of pressure from clients every day, and you don't want to be too pushy. So hopefully these tips will help you, and I really hope that you will get your dream bag really soon. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will answer you as good as I can. So that's it for this video, and thank you so much for watching, and here is another video if you are not done watching me yet, and goodbye.